list perfectly, it's way cheaper. No, it's not that one. It's another one. I'm gonna do a video on it. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. And then on YouTube, I'll have a code below. It works with Whatnot, yeah. What's up, Keife? How you doing? I know a lot of them don't. They work, but they don't work if I feel like they don't work effectively. There's always some glitch with it, but it is beta tested, so it's not in like the final. There's always going to be some kind of glitch with it. I don't think it's exactly easy to. All right, let me see if that works. All right, now it's live on YouTube. That just doesn't work. Okay. I just like to have the chat in case. Yeah, I've tested them all actually. I'm going to make a video about all of them. Oh, thanks, Keife. I appreciate that. I'm good. I'm gonna have a shorter show tonight, but a little tired. Yeah, I gotta get rested because I have a concert tomorrow night. Yeah, I can hang at night and stuff, but I have a lot to do tomorrow. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have a shorter show tonight and chill, and then get a good night's rest. Yeah. Today I did a lot. I was like, I think I made 21 pilots. Yeah, I'm taking my daughter. It's gonna be fun. We got really good seats. The parking is so crazy at that place. I don't even know where the place is. I have to look it up. It always is, but I know how to work around it. Yeah, I know how to work around it. It's just I don't turn it on before I go live. I turn it on after and it works every time. It's better to turn it on after. Hello, friends. Welcome in. Maple, hello. How are you doing? What's up? Got the shades on. Is it already bright? Doing nothing. Isn't it the best? I love doing nothing. I actually did that before my husband got home from work because we usually go out to dinner. And I just laid on the couch. Yeah. With my new blanket I got from Shop 801 Lane. That blanket is so nice. I'm so glad I bought it. I wish I would have bought two of them. It's like, no, this is my regular time. I went on like 10 minutes earlier. Yeah, like 10 minutes. Yeah, I was like, I think I'm gonna go on about 10 minutes earlier. I'll stand for about 30 minutes. Yeah. I think I went on at 13. Yeah, it's only been on for 8 minutes. I just barely went on. Yeah, that's like a little trick, especially if you're live, stay home. If you're live, you can actually go live and then right after you're live with Whatnot, just turn on YouTube, but make sure it's turned off first in the app or it's not going to work. Like, well, I don't think you use OBS, right? I do it that way because I stream with OBS. Hey, out and about, how you doing? Your brain is confused? Yeah, I pretty much go on 11:23, but sometimes I go earlier, sometimes I just switch it up. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty easy though. Sometimes it doesn't. So you have to turn it off. You have to quit the app and then come back in and then turn it on. And then that's what I did tonight. And it worked. I mean, it's over there working. That's what I've been doing. Every day I have to do the same thing though. Because otherwise it's not gonna work. You did your show after having the two hip procedure. Oh, you did? Oh, congratulations. Yeah, Kayfaye, your brain's gonna get more confused because I'm gonna try to switch back to my old time, which was 10:23. I'm gonna try. It doesn't mean I'm gonna do it, but I am gonna try to do that probably after the holidays. Yeah, I want to go on a little bit earlier, just on certain nights though. Yeah. Well, you know your limits. You know your limits, right? So just listen to your body. Your body knows best. So, what else did everybody do today? Anything exciting? Yeah, report the doctors to Whatnot. Look at you, that's so good, though. Oh, that'll help you go to bed earlier, that's good. Yeah, it'll help me go to bed a little bit earlier. But I do wanna after the holidays, I wanna shift back to my 10-23, but probably, like, 4 nights a week, 3 nights a week, 3 to 4 nights a week, I'm gonna do that. 'Cause I'm gonna go back to some vintage stuff. Yeah. Been kinda, like, collecting a lot of vintage, and I need to unload it. Yeah, just kinda mix it up too. I think I'm gonna try a couple of daytime. Yeah, thanks, Dawn. How you doing? I like, I have a lot of vintage, and it's not gonna sell itself, so, oh, yeah, that'll keep you busy. Your husband came with you today? Got lost in electronics with your cart? That's funny. Oh, did he go live with you? I don't think I've ever seen him go live with you. Maybe in the very beginning, right? He exists, so he's a real guy. Didn't he though in the beginning? He used to be on with you. Never. Okay. For some reason I thought when we hear him, right. Right. Um, that's so funny. I know it's really a hilarious thing. Like my husband won't do whatnot. He'll help me like load my car. He'll help me whatever, but he won't go on camera or nothing. He might talk sometimes, like in the mornings. Um, but when I take him, I'm like, "You wanna go thrift shop with me?" He's like, "Well, not really." But when he does, he's always like looking at the electronics or whatever. Yeah. But I like to go by myself because I like to go in and I scope it out. I do my little walkthrough and then I'm out. I don't want to spend more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes in there. Tops. The men in chat were praising him and the girls were like, let's pity buy something. Oh, that's funny. Oh, you're feeling it, huh? Out and about? Well, I hope you rest. Yeah. I know sometimes we overdo it and we don't realize it and then we pay for it later, right? No, you know what? I found some really good finds, like, with my husband. I remember we went on, like, a road trip to Tennessee, and we hit up these, like, thrift shops, and he was like, "Hey, look at this," and I found a couple of really cool items. Yeah, he technically found a couple of really good ones. Yeah, rolls your eyes. He grabbed 2 $30 original iPhones, USB-C. Hey, some of those iPhone adapters, the old ones, they go for good money. You found the lamps, Mackenzie Childs, yeah. I found the 2 of the teapots before. I kept one of them actually, it was in great condition, actually, I had the box. But I kept that and I use it. It's really nice. It needs to be cleaned right now. Actually, it's in my sink. Oh, did you really? Welcome in, friends, we're just having a chat. If you're interested in shopping, my Buy It Now is fully loaded with all kinds of items from vintage to toys, to bitty pops. There's blind bags in there. There's tons of items. So welcome in. You love odd and unusual? I do too. What did I just buy that was weird? Oh, you wanna see what I just got? You didn't see it the other night. Her shoe kinda came off. 'Kay, hold on, I'm gonna hold it up. It's real creepy. Who saw it? Don't ruin it. Hey, I love discounts, how you doing? Oh, it's so heavy. I should take it to the concert with me. Eh. Let me put her shoe on, it just, like, fell off. I have to tell please hold. Hey, how are you? Okay. So I bought this from Donatella. Oh. Oh, look, it's giving a thumbs up. It's haunted. Yeah. She has what is that? It's art. It's a doll. It's actually kinda crazy. Got chattering teeth. It's basically like a fabric body, an old doll, and then Donatella or, um yeah, I won. I bought it. I paid adult money for it. And she has, like, chains on her legs and a little bondage. Donatella and I don't know if it's her daughter, but they made these dolls, so I bought 2 of them. I still haven't even opened the other one yet. Her spider fell off her eyes. Goes off. Yeah, she has, like, a little wig. No eyes, really. Doesn't she look like me? And she has, like, ruby slippers on, and she has, like, a heart tattoo on her leg. Yeah, pretty baby. Yeah, she's definitely a shelf talker. Yeah, so and she has a cute little sweater on her. Yeah, there was a spider on her teeth, but I wanna take it off. But it's, like, glued on there. I'm gonna have to melt the glue. One of the spiders fell out already. Yeah. So, it's definitely a conversation piece. I gotta fix it. I gotta put her in a safe spot. I told you I like some weird shit. That's pretty weird, but it's totally fun. The other one I got from her is I didn't even realize that I bought it, but, I didn't open it yet, but she's, like, more Halloween. I'll open it next year. Yeah. So, that's what I got. Yeah. It was expensive. I fought people for that one because I was gonna win it. I might put it up on my shelf up here. Yeah, I might put it on the top of my bookcase. Welcome in, friends. I know, I buy the weird stuff. Just fun. Definitely a conversation piece. Oh, you guys are talking, okay. Hey, sweet Kentucky Peaches, how you doing? Hey, dog mom. Yeah, maple. I wish I had the space in my kitchen, but I have a ton of, like, vintage decor in there. I have, like, a glass cabinet in my kitchen, and it has, like, some of, like, my champagne glasses and wine glasses, and I'm like, "Man, I wanna put the doll in there so bad." Yeah. If I put her in my cabinet, that's my pantry, I'll hear some screaming in this house. Peekaboo. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna put it up on top, except that my husband sits right here, and he's gonna be like, "What the hell is that?" Well, my daughter's, like, afraid of spiders, so I can't do that to her. That's very traumatic. So, I gotta think of a good spot that I could see it because I love it. It brings me so much joy. I said I was gonna put it right up here so that when I go back to doing scans, it'll be right there for everybody to see. Hey, Veebs, thank you. Lone Star Loop, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, I tried it out. I thought I'd try it today. What's up, YouTube? Quiet on you. That's okay. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know. There's that one, and then the other one is she's kind of like a really pretty one. I think she's porcelain too. But they got together and made a bunch of dolls and then auctioned 6 or 7 of them off. And that one was the best one, and I was determined to get it. And I spent a lot of money, but I'm glad I got it because it's a really fun piece. I wasn't letting it get away, and I fought my friend on it. Yeah, I don't know. I have a thing for dolls. I don't know why. Yeah, I actually love them. I think it looks so good. I actually made a new YouTube video today and released it. Yeah, I put a new YouTube video showing it. You guys like it? Well, I mean, I never have to say I shipped it. Oh, they updated Apple iPhone. They just, made the seller hub show all the information. Yeah, that's about it. I never check and say it. I get it scanned at the post office, and then it automatically updates tracking, like, within 24 hours. It's kinda busy, but it looks really good. It just makes it there is one thing I really like. It has where you can notify the seller that you're tracking immediately. Wait, it has where you can in the app, in the seller hub? Yeah, sometimes if I have a lot of packages, I have my carrier take it. I order a pickup. But if I just have a few, I take it over there. My lady usually takes it anyhow. I just stick my sticker on there. Yeah, that's not any different. It automatically would update their account. I don't have to do anything extra. Yeah. Because if I did, I used to actually email every buyer and tell them, "Thank you for your purchase. I appreciate your business. Your item should deliver and be arrived." What do you mean? Will I scan it instead of the postman? No. The post office has to scan it for it to count. Yeah, I don't have to do any of that. I don't do that. No, it won't count. Yeah, you can't scan it because it has to get scanned by the post office, a counter person, not the machines, not you. It just won't count. I know, I love Whatnot too. So you're saying that it has in there you could scan the package? Because the post office won't even accept that. I'm gonna look now. No, the one thing I like that it has where you could do, I don't see that in there, that you could scan your package for that it's being scanned at the post office. That makes no sense to me because, the kiosk, they don't even count it. Well, that makes no sense to me because as a seller, I could scan it myself and say, "Oh, I took it to the post office." Makes no sense because the post office has to scan it for it to count. It's like putting it on the kiosk. If it gets lost, I'm out of luck. So I'm real surprised that would be a thing. Like self-scanning in here. Yeah, I don't even see that option, and I shipped out something today. Oh, Dawn, thank you for your purchase. Do you wanna scan really? That's crazy. Yeah, I haven't seen that. Are you on Apple? Yeah, you have an iPhone, that's right. No banana. I will personally take them out and take a bite of each one and then pack them up. Oh, on iPhone. Interesting. Yeah, there's always been a mark the packages for shipping, but not this scan thing. I haven't seen it, but I don't know. So you scanned them this morning? Oh, that's gonna be an interesting thing here. So what'd you do? Did it have you, like, say, scan them to prove that you've printed them out? Or does it take a picture of the boxes? So instead of checking the box, you're just scanning them. That's it. Yeah, it doesn't mean it's at the post office. That's gonna be fun on Whatnot. That's gonna be a loophole for a bunch of people. Yeah. Boy. Yeah, so you scan it to say you're confirming that you dropped them off. Oh, you scan the package after you okay, you scan the package after you've packaged it and printed a label, and then it lets them know you're started the shipping process, right? That seems like an extra step. Does it make you do that? Or is it just like, because today when I printed labels and it was updated, nothing. Yeah, they're not gonna do that. It keeps popping up on on the app, right? On the app, do not, print your labels on the app, especially with glass. Yeah, that's why. That's weird. I don't have that coming up on mine at all, but I have stuff ready to ship. But if you're planning on printing labels on the app and you're wrapping glass, unless you have it perfected with the shipping weight, which I highly doubt for anybody, you can't edit the box sizes. They haven't changed that yet. It's only generate label. If you generate, you're going to run into an issue. Yeah, I'll have to see what happens. Yeah, I don't have anything that says to do it. And I have some orders in here. PWEs don't scan usually. Yeah, they don't usually scan at all. Well, to me, it makes sense that you're scanning them for the buyer, but for the USPS, they're not going to be that kind of scan. I like the app warns that you can't edit tables. Yeah. Yeah, they already have the tracking numbers in their account. I wonder how many buyers actually look at the tracking and track it. I don't know. I do. If I bought something on Whatnot and I need to know if it's coming, I'll track it. And I can go right in the app under my purchases and literally click tracking. Yeah, and then it'll show, especially when a seller isn't shipping it out. 'Cause like I was I was in a show the other day and they were saying, "Oh, our shipping hasn't updated." And I'm like, "I've shipped so many products in here. It's very rare for it to not update, but it does happen, right?" And it just says label created for like 3 weeks. I'm like, "They haven't shipped it. They haven't shipped it." Every once in a while one gets lost like that because I've had a couple of them and I'm like, "I shipped it. How was that?" Yeah. I told the person just go directly to Whatnot. Do not pass go. Oh, yeah, for you. Yeah, I try to track them, make sure they're all in there, you know? But I think 1 out of every 1,000 probably doesn't get a scan, it just sits 'cause it's when I used to use the 4 by 4 by 4 boxes, they would just sit, they wouldn't get scanned because they topple over easily, and then they don't scan them, and they just get pushed to, like, the last destination, then they have a scan on it. They're not shipping on time in the 30 days. That's all I can say. I know I saw somebody today with 7 days. I was like, but they'll get penalized by Whatnot. They'll probably get suspended, and they'll also get, an extra fee. So they'll pay a higher percentage in the instead of 8%, they'll probably be paid 9 or 10. Yeah, that's crazy, but it does happen, yeah. I'm just glad I haven't had any issues like that, knock on wood. I haven't had any issues. Every now and then, one package gets delivered, and they're like, "Oh, I never got it." I'm like, "It says delivered." I mean, find out from your post office, go get a scan. Yep, totally. They have 7 it depends, though, I think. I think they have to contact Whatnot, or do they automatically get the 7 to 10? I know it used to be 5 days. It's crazy, like, the plant, that's a very fragile thing to pack and ship. It's literally like, we're shipping glass and vintage, why don't we get more time? I don't know, I can ship my stuff in 2 days, even if I had a show where I sold 100 items because of what I have, the way I have it set up. Yeah, I don't know out and about how they have 7 days and they're still selling. Are they still live selling? Hello, friends, welcome in. No, the one thing I was gonna say I liked on the app is when you go to your show for upcoming shows, it says on their ad, and then when you click on ad, it actually takes you to create a listing. It's really nice. This is what I beta tested a few months ago. I love it. I'm so glad it's on here now. Oh, okay, on the plants. Whatnot needs to get rid of the review for shipping. They should change it to how it was packaged. What do you mean? Out and about? Somebody can't leave a bad review if the item is damaged? What's up, YouTube? How are you guys doing? Uh-oh, Jim Beam. Maybe you lay off the Jim Beam. Hello, Brown Wolf. Daniel. Oh, well, I know. It's a tough one. You can't stop people from leaving bad reviews because then that's not really fair. I mean, yes, when it gets to the post office, it's really out of the seller's hands at that point. Um, but I don't think they're gonna change it. We are charging, for part of the shipping. Our job is to get the post office to get the scan. If the post office loses it along the way, then we have to reach out to Whatnot and hopefully hope the buyer doesn't leave us so we can help them. Yeah. There's no guarantee with the mail, by the way, so maybe people need to say that in their shows. There is no guarantee on priority mail anymore. There's no guarantee on, Ground Advantage. The only guarantee is Express, and it's very expensive. Yeah, that's true, stay home. It's, if the shipping is off the time, it's not it's the shipping doesn't calculate on how long it takes to get the package. It's of the seller actually getting it to the post office and breakage. That's what calculates it, that they took too many days to actually get it printed out, shipped out. Yeah, I know people get upset when they get a bad review. I know a couple of people that have gotten them. But sometimes it's like you gotta just move on. It would be great if they updated that. I see what you're saying there. Good point. I don't know how they would, like, yeah, I don't know how they would manage that. Yeah, the thing is, I know, who's your daddy? It's crazy. I'm not FedEx, I'm not UPS, I'm not Amazon. I'm not shipping it by drone. It's gonna get there when it gets there. I'll take it. If it goes before 2 PM, which most of my packages do, um, it is going to take 3 to 5 business days for priority mail. If it gets there earlier, then that's awesome, but it's estimated to be 3 to 5 business days. Sometimes it's like 2 days, sometimes it's 5 days, sometimes it's 6 days. There's no guarantee on the ship time. There used to be a guarantee on priority mail, but not anymore. Are they getting caught up? There's a couple of postal hubs that are terrible. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying, Aussie. $100 of insurance. Heck yeah, me too, Veebs. I always wait. Actually, I go to the counter and they scan it right there and they're like, "Do you want a receipt?" And they show me the screen and I just take a picture of it. Yep. But I don't stand in line. I just go right up to the side, which is like a side thing of the kiosk where it's a real person for the post office. They have like a kiosk there, but I never use that. Yeah, because they told me if you use that and it gets lost, 'cause somebody could take it off the package. Yeah, they can email it. I could take a picture of the machine. So that's pretty much what I do. Every once in a while, I'll get if it's something that I know has value, I get receipt. Yeah, for the most part, I think in all the time I had, mm, maybe like 2 buyers that were, like, so mad about their package, but they didn't understand that it takes 3 to 5 days. I mean, there was nothing I could do, and they weren't having it, weren't li I said, "I'm really sorry, but the post office is the lead time. Here's the website, go take a look at it. I know you want it right away because 'cause you're really excited about it, and I totally get that. I want my packages the next day too, but it just doesn't work that way." Oh, they're down to the one person? Yeah, and as soon as you have one issue at the post office, you're back in line all the time, and it's an inconvenience because sometimes you can't do a pickup because you're busy and you don't wanna leave it at your house. Yeah, I totally get that. I'm keeping all my good vibes because I have really had, like, good luck with shipping. Well, for now. I know our poor friends in Canada, it sucks. They've dealt with some major strikes, and then on top of it, all this tariff bullshit. I scheduled pickup 3 times already, they don't come and mark as picked up. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, and if you call your post office and complain about it, you don't know if they're gonna, like, cause issues with you either. Yes, they are. They're not getting paid? That has nothing to do with the government shutdown, it's totally separate. My people told me today they're getting paid, it's separate. Yeah. Yeah, they get paid through a different fund, it's not like the shutdown stuff. Yeah, everybody is, but we're not gonna get into any of that tonight, we're gonna keep it on the package thing. You bring them donuts and bitch some more? I always hook them up. Yeah, because 'cause they're super nice at that post office. Mine has a lot of employees. I think at almost every day, there's at least 3 or 4 at the counter, and it's not a big post office. Yeah, that yeah, so it's not affected by it. Well, it's something that, can't really worry about right now. Yeah. Don't use the scan sheets. Who uses the scan sheets? Yeah, don't use them. Because I feel like if you start using them, yeah, I think I used them once or twice, no issues, but, after that, I was like, "Nope." Yeah, after my post office told me that when you do that, it doesn't always update all of the packages, and a lot of people scam, so they'll drop off say they have 10 packages, and they do the scan sheet or 100, and they do the scan sheet. They would rather scan mine says, "I would rather scan all of your packages than have one of them get lost." Yeah, so they're like, "Don't use it." Yep, that's what happened to me. I had an expensive camera, and, it was on the scan sheet, and it was, like, very expensive, like 4 grand. Yeah, luckily, it was lost. I was sick. What's crazy is it was lost, but I paid the extra for the signature and then the card back, and still was lost, but it was lost for, like, 3 weeks, and so you have to wait 30 days to file the claim, and so, they contacted me and said, "Oh, we got the package." I'm like I was stressing, and then it all worked out good, though. It just was lost. You reminded me I have to go to the PO tomorrow morning. Oh, shit. Well, maybe go a little bit later. Yeah, maybe you can go a little bit later. Hello, Betty. Hello, spicy baby. Welcome in. What pictures have I been taking lately? Some adult ones. You wanna be hear the truth. Yeah, some adult ones. You wake up, go to post office, and go back to bed. That's your life right now? I do boudoir. Yeah. I did a bunch, like, last week. But actually, I got my camera rigged together. I'm gonna take some pictures tomorrow. I can't take my camera to the concert because it's professional and they don't let you take that in. I know, I have to go to the post office. I have to go to the post well, I don't have to go to the post office tomorrow. I could go on Monday, but I like to ship right away. I don't wanna have to worry about it on Monday, you know? Someone makes a purchase from me, I like to go right to the post office, and it won't take me very long anyways. Yeah. You have to go too. I always go same day or next day. So I'm like, well, I got to order earlier tonight. Yeah, I love my post office people. They're awesome. I go in a side door anyhow in the back. Yeah, you go when you feel like it. That's a good idea. I go every other day to the post office. Usually, if I see my carrier, she'll come in here and then she'll scan it and take it. Oh, that's good. They have patience for it. Not everybody does. I mean, all you can do is be kind with them and say, just if you could be patient. Sometimes it takes a little longer. And then when it gets around the holidays, it even takes a lot longer. Yeah. Hey, people, get their stuff. Yeah. Thankfully, I'll check. I will, like after the third day, I check my tracking. I always have because I want to make sure it's on the right way so that my buyers aren't waiting and waiting. And then if I see it delayed or something, I'll message the buyer and I'll say, hey, I just wanted to update you and let you know I was tracking your items and the post office shows it delayed. So I just want to let you know I'm on top of this and you should probably get it in the next few days because there's no guarantee on shipping. Autocorrect too soon. Oh man. Yeah, I think Atlanta and Indiana, they're those states, the post office is always messed up. Maybe Indiana is fixed by now because I think they were moving warehouses. They got a new post office, their main one. I have an app called Shop and it sends me notifications when package. Oh yeah, you could also get you guys, you could also get informed delivery with the post office. It's free. Indiana's slow. Yeah. I know, Don. I've tracked like a couple of things, like I've sent your taffy and stuff. And holy shit, it took a long time. And I ship like same day. Oh, you think Chicago and Dallas are the worst? Where do you ship from? I love discounts. It's like, oh, maybe because I'm from the West Coast going out. I don't have an issue with those two. What's up, Shake It Up Retro? I don't have an issue with that, but I know that Atlanta is like not a great hub. I don't The way it routes around is crazy. I know sometimes I'll ship something to Florida and it'll go like to Chicago and then down and over. I'm like, what? Makes no sense. They had 26 semi trailers. No wonder why. Oh, Shop lets you know in real time. Andy, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, you guys. We're just sitting here chilling like a villain. That's about all I got. Andy, thank you, thank you. That's crazy. We're talking about shipping, of course, but we're not talking about how to pack or ship. We're just talking about experiences. Andy, how was your show? It looked good. I like Lisa's stickers. She sent me them. She went to bed, I think. She said she wasn't going to stay up late. I hope you had a good show. Thank you for the raid. Everybody follow our friend Andy Someta if you're not already. We're just chilling. So what's it? It's called Shop, huh? Oh, it's Shop. It's also a bunch of like, okay, I think I already have this. Um, it's for all packages though. I feel like Shop you could buy stuff on there too, right? Yeah, like a lot of businesses have like stores and they use Shop as their merchant. Yeah, it's like a purple. It's Shopify basically, right? It's like a little purple logo. I buy a lot of stuff on that damn thing. Yeah, because I just bought some merch from that. I didn't know they had the tracking thing in there. No, but you use the tracking part of it. I didn't know it does that. I have it in here right now. Let's see. I think I have it on my phone. I know I do have it. Yeah. Yeah. See? That one. Right? It's black. Actually, because my phone's dark. That one. That's it. Yeah. So I apparently have it. Um, I didn't know they have that. But where do you put the tracking in? Oh, it can update it. You don't remember? I'll find out. You can add it. You can connect your email. No, thank you. Andy, how was your show? You were selling clothes tonight? Okay, how long have I been on? Okay, I'm gonna only be on for like 12 minutes. Shirts. You do the postal service and it helps if you include specific names, 100%. Always ask. Always ask if they've gotten an award lately. I don't do the survey. Well, I have done a couple of the surveys. Yeah, I'm happy with my post office. Yeah, they're awesome. I'll take them cakes and shit and cookies because I really like them. Yep. The other one over here, I don't like them. But then my local one, I love them. They're just all so nice and helpful. And, it pays to do little things like that. Be appreciative. It's been that way since you downloaded it? Oh, I don't sign up with my email for anything because when that email server goes down or I change my email, I can't log in. Yeah, I just don't. Also, yeah, doesn't it need access to my credit card? But I think I found it where you put it in. It went on vacation. I had one of those too, but it finally came back. Yeah, it just got missorted probably. Missort is the worst. Yeah, Amy Lisbez, she bought some Squishmallows from me, and I shipped them the next day. It was like 2 Squishmallows and some other things, and I mailed it to her, and, like, after 5 days usually she got it pretty quick, and then I wanna say it was, like, 5 days, and then all of a sudden she writes me and is like, "Hey, Dee, the package says it's delayed, I think that's what happened." And I'm like, "What?" So I tracked it, and it was just vanished. She never got it. I never tracked it anymore. Ended up she ended up getting a refund. I felt bad because it had this cute little strawberry squishmallow in it. Oh, wow. Yeah, at close, they let you in. Yep, they don't forget that when you're kind to them. I went to Costco and I bought one of those giant sheet cakes, and it was, like, this other girl's birthday and my birthday. 'Cause, like, for years when I go, around my birthday, they always have, like, a potluck, and they invite me in all the time. So, like, one day I had a bunch of packages in my car, but I was taking the cake in there and it was almost closing time, and I just had barely made it. Anyway, when I went in, they're like, "You don't have any packages?" I'm like, "Well, I have this cake, but I left them in my car. I'll just bring them back to 'em." And they go, "No, come in the back. You can bring them in, and we'll scan them all for you." I was like, "Okay." Well, I brought the cake for my favorite postal worker. Mhm. They're just super nice. I think they're due for cookies. I haven't taken them anything in a while. Yeah, maybe like a few months, so it's time. Actually, before my mom passed away, I took in another cake. Yeah, they're really awesome. I mean, you know, they weren't like maybe like about 8 years ago, they had this manager, it was horrible. Hated her. I mean, I didn't hate her. I just no, I hated her. She was never ever would be like going out of the way to help. It was terrible. She was just rude. Last year in the East, people were getting their Christmas packages in March, April. It was crazy. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know when they stopped, I don't know when the post office stopped making, priority mail guarantee. Because if they didn't get it delivered to you in, like, 3 to 5 business days, you would get a refund. They stopped doing that. I don't know what year that was. Yeah, I'm not sure what year they did that. But you know what? It's really bizarre sometimes how the mail works. In some places get it right away, and other places it's a mess, and packages are lost, and yeah, it's true. And I know some people live in, like, a rural area, so the post offices are smaller, and then sometimes they won't scan, sometimes, they don't make it as convenient as they should. I live in a bigger area, so, more populated, so the post office it's not a large one, but it's big enough. They've been pretty great. Now, if I go to a different one, my packages don't get scanned right away. Yeah, they don't. I feel like and also I know the drivers, the guys that pick up the actually, there's 2 of them. The one in my town, I don't ever go to. Yeah, it's a terrible one. I've had packages stolen at that one. Yeah, and let you scan your own with their thing, yeah. I've scanned my own at my post office too. They're like, "Here, can you do this right now?" And they hand me their little thing, and I just do it real quick, and then I slide them. They have, like, a big bin right there, and I just slide the boxes into it because 'cause they're not heavy enough they're gonna cause any damage. And then I give them the thing, and then they check it off. They see I'm not gonna scan. I can only scan, I never scan a scan sheet, so it's not an issue, but the last few days that I've been going there, their corner area, and then they have a long, like, um, station with, like, 4 I think there's 3 or 4, like, registers. Um, it was to the ceiling practically. Somebody came in that was shipping plants, and they put them all in there, but they had not one plant sticker on it. And I'm like, "Moo, I feel sorry for the person that gets the plants, because 'cause they're gonna maybe not open it right away." Yeah, the kiosk, if it gets lost, the kiosk isn't guaranteed that it's been delivered to the post office hasn't accepted it, you know that, right? Sure you do. But sometimes people just want the scan, they don't care. I never use those kiosks. I don't know why they even have them. They should have a person that has to sit with it to help people. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I was gonna say because I love discounts, you're in a rural area, so you definitely wouldn't have it. I think it's in much bigger areas. The kiosk, though, they shouldn't even have those. Not if they don't guarantee that, it counts, I think they should get rid of them. But they have new machines. Yeah, the kiosk is good to buy a label, that's it. And even then, it's confusing for people because when they buy the label, they don't realize, like, they have the package address, then you got this label where you could actually write the address on the label. Yeah. The QR codes don't work with Whatnot, yeah. Like, to print it, they don't have that, yeah. It wasn't yeah, I'm trying to think if our kiosks no. Yeah, they don't have anything like that. "Hey, Ashley, how are you doing? How are the twins?" I don't know, oh, your postmaster's retiring at the end of a lot of them retired, you know? A lot of postal employees retired this year, like, before the new year, actually, a ton. So they went on a crazy hiring frenzy. But the post office hasn't been affected by any of the stuff yet. I can't blame them either. Yeah, and, it's coming. The post office is coming, so get prepared, you guys. Start selling the shit out of your stuff now. Oh, they are? That's cool. Yeah, right, Veebs? It is. Maybe not next year, but I think the year after. Yeah, I think it's going to be. You retired from the post office in 2019? I was a mail carrier for a little over 20 years. And you probably saw a lot of changes, huh, Retro? It was the worst idea ever to privatize the post office. It is the worst idea for that. I agree with you. Yeah. Yeah, so many. And now, yeah. I know a couple of people. My carrier, not my carrier, yeah, my carrier has been almost 22 years, and she's gonna retire next year. And I'm like, she goes, I'm done. Yeah, and now that Amazon's using post office on Sundays and other days too, it's definitely. What's up, BookQuest? How you doing? Oh no. I don't really I don't really well, if they did do that, everybody would be bitching up a storm. Everybody here on One Out would be bitching and moaning about the price of the shipping. Did you think they're going to keep it as cheap as it is now? You are wrong. Yep. It's going to be as much as UPS, FedEx. Those are all kind of expensive. Okay, Nick. That's a good idea. Right, but do you know how their account probably gets a bigger discount than Whatnot? You did do one thing for 4 days? Oh, you didn't do a thing for 4 days? Good for you. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? The biggest hospital in my area. Wait, hold on. The chat like jumps around. Just went private too. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, healthcare is going to be changing too. You don't like Amazon. That's fine. They're getting worse though. I had to buy something on there and it was like the only place to get it. And they freaking claimed they delivered it. I'm like, you did not deliver it. And then they said they would send me a replacement. And I said, okay, that would be fine. So it says shipped and it was supposed to be delivered. And then all of a sudden they had their AWS outage and it got canceled. And then when I contacted their customer service again, they said, oh, we can't order a replacement for that item. We're going to have to refund your credit card. And I said, okay, I want my money back today, right now. They're like, oh, it takes 5 to 7 business days. I'm like, the fuck it does. Well, we can give you a credit. And I said, no, I want my money back. That's so dumb. I don't blame you, Veebs. Cocoon sounds great. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting how it is. I know you say that UPS is cheap. Yes. But it takes a long. Same handling of the boxes though. What's up, Gretchen? I don't know. I don't know why Whatnot didn't switch to UPS. Because some sellers were testing it. It must not have just fit it really well. Oh, you went on a voice rep. What up? I was just chilling. We're talking about post office shipping, not shipping, but packages lost. How are you? Pirate Ship's still pretty good. Actually, I tested Pirate Ship on here as far as like the rates, and it was right in alignment with Whatnot's rates. But I do like Pirate Ship, you could still get the good rates. I don't know about flat rate Friday Mail Large, what that rate is at now. No, you can't get 921, that's for sure. It is the best on that. See, it depends, like the 5 pounds priority mail. When Live in Bliss and I were, testing it, the rate was pretty close. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like 20 bucks or something, yeah. The post office is $30 for that. Isn't that crazy? It's almost $30 for a large flat rate party mailbox. 29 and some change. Which I couldn't believe it when I looked it up. It went up. It was like 26 not that long ago. Yeah, it went up. Just wait for the holidays. They're gonna increase it again. The holiday price increase. Oh, it's in my other email. Yeah. Oh, Corporate Goth works for the post office? Yeah. So I love discounts in your town. 90% of the deliveries are direct from Amazon. Yeah, the PO does a lot for that. So you're trying to understand your Insta on your last post got over 9,000 views. That's good. And one before. It's weird. Whatever it was in there, I didn't see your one. Is it for your like podcast? Hey JJ Colucci, how you doing? I know Whatnot does have it does, right? Even yeah. Yeah, so you order from Amazon. Yeah, it's a trip. Like sometimes you'll create a video, a reel, and it'll get a ton of views. And your other ones are getting like 100, 200, 400. And then you get one that has like 10,000, 20,000. It's like, oh, what did I do? Magic. The internet is a flexible picking shipping provider. What do you mean? Like a reliable one? None of them are reliable. They all got some problems, unfortunately, I think. Because if we went to UPS and that's all we used, I'm sure people would complain. Oh, you mean pick which one you want to ship? Maybe down the road, if they do bring your own label, I think bring your own label is probably held back because, just my opinion, um, because so many people don't know how to do the shipping, and they're gonna mess it up. For large, yes, I agree with you. For oversize, yep. Yeah, I don't see Whatnot picking that, and they tested all the shipping, I do know that. They tested UPS, they tested other services because they had a lot of sellers testing it, like, a year or 2 ago, and I think they found that the less issues were with USPS, but I don't know 100%, I just know they were testing maybe some sellers still have UPS. I don't for sure, like I said, 100%. I'm logging into pirate ship, I wanna see. You love Shake It Up Retro, you love USPS, right? I do too. I know, exactly. Millions and millions of boxes go out every day. You think UPS is Whatnot already has UPS. They give it to large volume sellers. You should, request it. They were doing beta testing for a while, but if it's gone, they might not use it, but it doesn't hurt to ask. Um Oh, here we go. October 5th through July 18th, USPS is temporarily adding holiday surcharges. That's on pirate ship, though. How much? 30-cent increase. Different zones, different one. You could write them and ask them that if you ship big stuff, I would like to find out how I can opt into the UPS beta testing. Again, they already did it, so they may say no. I don't know. It doesn't hurt to ask. If you're doing a lot of volume, um, those ground shipping boxes are only for Poshmark as of right now. Yeah, so I don't think you can use them. That's going to be a mess too, because everybody's going to be using them for every carrier, every Ground Advantage package. Yeah, so I love discounts. You could ask them. Right. And it might be a reason why they didn't give it to everybody is exactly that. Doesn't make sense for every seller. They're going with what is the best fit for whatnot, which is all the sellers can ship USPS. People are so confused with the shipping, and adding one extra choice is it'll confuse them. Hello, Melissa. Welcome in. Hey, Keith. Welcome in. Oh, okay. One seller does free shipping with UPS and FedEx on here. Yeah, they tested everything. I do know that. We've been like asking for a long time. There's no one, not everybody's going to be happy. Yep. I think like from seeing what I've seen and talked to people that are like in charge of shipping and whatnot, it is very complex. It is super complex on the inside part of it. Because everybody has all these really great ideas, but then when you're on the back end looking into it, and then I talked to like the guy in charge of it and he explained it, and I'm just like, people just get confused. Mhm. Yeah, people do get confused. Some of us who know how to ship and have been doing it for a long time, we're not going to be confused. We're going to have to, the other thing is they have to make it work with the bundling. Again, these are just our ideas, not any kind of change, but yeah, look what Gretchen wrote up above. It changes your business when you take the time to understand shipping. That so many people don't. They overcomplicate it too. Yeah. Yeah, shake it up retro. I think if you add another choice, it's gonna confuse the hell out of them. There are a lot of new sellers that go on the app and go to chat shows, and they're told, "Don't change the dimensions and don't change the weight," which is the biggest mistake they'll ever make in their life on shipping. You should always change the box size and you should always change the weight so it matches the label of what your box is. Imagine them having another option to switch over to a different service. Oof, there's gonna be a lot of also, you gotta think about it, if they're not putting that info in or changing it, and the buyer gets the box that they gotta pay extra money, they're not coming to shop with you again. Yep, they're not. And they probably won't come back to Whatnot. Yeah, they got that thing in Germany, but we won't get into that on here, only because no one here is shipping. That's just one more thing we don't want people to I don't. Yep, because people get confused. Yep, always change. Huge mistake. Yep. There are possibilities for buyers to delay shipping. How do they do that? Yeah, the new tech. The post office has all these new machines. Not every post office has them, but just wait. People be changing their shipping and doing it right. I say ship the Whatnot way. Yep. Yeah. I don't know how a buyer would delay a shipment since they have to pay right away. and then they have to wait for the package. Yeah, those big giant frames, they're not changing the weight. They're not changing the box size, they're just shipping it. The handling time would be from the seller, not the buyer. The buyer is paying for the transaction, and your job is to ship it to them. Yep, I agree, Gretchen. I was just talking before you came in here, I was saying how I take my post office cakes and cookies and shit. Yeah, the buyer doesn't delay anything. We delay it on the buyer if we don't do it right. Yeah, what are you doing? Go to bed. Hey, thanks for coming in. I appreciate Send an email and ask them. You never know. Doesn't hurt, you know? You're gonna get a couple of emails back and forth, but it's worth a try. You just woke up. What time is it over there? Yeah, but I'm talking about Whatnot. I'm not talking about anybody outside Whatnot. Because we only talk about Whatnot here. At the Jungle Store, yeah, but we don't want to talk about the Jungle Store because it's not relating to what's happening here on Whatnot. And it might, yeah, but it's not going to happen. It's going to confuse people because they're going to think that perhaps that's about Whatnot. I hope that that Jungle Store does not have anything to do with the post office ever. They want to ship through it, great. But if they take over, forget it. I'd be shipping UPS. Because if they handle their orders like they handle this one thing, forget it. You think packages are delayed now? I'm really happy with the post office. I haven't, in 20 years, I've had maybe 10 items where it was a big issue. And it wasn't even that big of an issue. It either got lost. You wanted to go through the post office to get Lego pieces? Oh, you have to order through in Germany? Yeah, it gets way too messy. I agree with that. Also, people don't understand the shipping because anybody could get onboarded now. Anybody, instantly, and go live and sell. And then they don't understand how to print the shipping label. They print on their phone, and then that's when the mistakes happen too, because you can't adjust the weight or the box size on the phone. You should always go on the desktop. Yep. But Whatnot's grown so much, so you can say they're in the leagues of the eBay. Pretty much. They're in those leagues. I know it's hard, huh, Gretchen? Yeah. I do too. I'm just like, it is what it is. I do my part. I sell the item. I pack it up. I take care of it for my buyers. Put in some extras. I write a thank you note always. I take it to the counter. That's my job. My job is to take it to the counter. If I have like a lot over 50, I do a pickup. I have my carrier's number and I could text her, right? And I'll tell her, hey, I've got 50 boxes. Do you want me to do a pickup? And she'll say, yeah. And then I order it. And then she picks it up that same day because she has room in her truck. And she'll scan every single one of them for me. Yep, because I don't do the scan sheet. Yeah, so she'll scan it right on the porch. But I always have it label up to the right. Sometimes I stack them up. So all she has to do is scan it. And then sometimes I'll put them in front of my garage. If it's raining, they're on the porch. But usually I'll put them like on one side of my house and then she can grab them. And she scans them, even if I'm not there. You have a kiosk to scan each box when I'm bringing it? The kiosk doesn't count it if you leave it at the counter, right? Like if you get it scanned with the kiosk and then you put it on the counter and get stolen, you're out of luck. You know that already, I think. Your carrier is great too. She scans all my packages. Oh, I love that. Yeah, you already know that. But I know like most of the time it's safe, but you got to hand it to a person. And then they still have their internal scan. A lot of people don't know about the internal scan of the post office. It's like a biggest secret ever. Yeah, it's so new. Yeah, stay home is so new, so I don't know. You think they throttle down new sellers? I don't know. Unfortunately, a lot of new sellers go to listen to these. Right. Yeah. Because it's hyped, it's exciting, it's fun, you know? That's why they go to those shows. Oh, you can pay for a shout out? All right. Give me one of those sponsored giveaways. Sign me up. Yeah. Needs to happen, otherwise I can't follow packages right away. Yeah. Now, will your post office not scan it for you and give you a receipt? I don't like scanning on the kiosk. I have in the past, one time, and I don't like that I have to sit there and I already put the dimensions in, I already put the weight in, but now I got to do it again. So I won't use them. And my post office is not that busy. Oh, so you get your tracking updated right away from the kiosk for you. Ashley, where are you located? I think I forgot where you told me. Yours is oh, because you have a pretty busy one. Okay, makes sense. There's a lot of people that say stuff on here that shouldn't be given advice. Just my 2 cents. But also we're all kind of, hopefully somewhat wise, and we're adults, and we should know who to listen to and who not to listen to. Because there's a lot of bad advice. What's up, Purple Turtles? How you doing? Did I just see Lisa? What's up, Retro Lucky Ducks? How you doing? How many cards you have now? I just got. I'm. There's a couple I ordered that are not coming. They're lost. Yeah. How are you doing? I think I'm at. I got about 4 more today. Yeah, it's cute. You have about 10 on the way. Yeah, I have. I think I have like 5 of them that are. They show delivered, but I haven't gotten them yet, and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. It's not basic education. You're right about that. Someone canceled their order with a friend because they were mentored not to pay for shipping. Sure, give them their request and block. You only had one that got lost en route. I've got 2 that were damaged, one that was pretty mangled, so I told the seller, and she's sending a new one. It looks like what happened is it was packed in a thing, and it was taped in there in a penny sleeve, and I think it came loose, but when the carrier put it in my thing, it got it, 'cause I was a Ground Advantage. And then, I got one yesterday that was in a it was a plain white envelope in a top loader, but it wasn't like a regular top loader, and it got all bent up. But the card was fine inside. The top loader got all bent up. And then I ordered a couple of them last night. Yeah, last night. You have 3 of your card and Upcycle by Bree and does Green 13 have a card? I don't think I looked at the list because I don't have his card. What number is he? I have only canceled one order when I accidentally broke the item bubble wrapping it. Oh. You know what? It's happened. Stay home. I have this buyer and she's cool as ever. And I was wrapping her item. Oh, you think it's like its own card? Okay. Because I didn't think Green 13 had a card. And I was over here wrapping it, and it was these egg cups. They were beautiful. And I'm like wrapping it up. But I usually wrap it on the table, and I don't know, I was looking at something and wrapping it. All of a sudden, the bubble wrap, I somehow it slid out, and it went flying right on my steps and broke. And I told the buyer, "I feel so bad," but the one she goes, "Just ship it to me. Can I glue it?" She literally took it. Yeah, she took it. She "You wanna get a card?" I know, I was bummed. But I made it right, I made it right for her. Yeah, she's like, "No," because you wouldn't see it, but on the back side of it, you could glue it together, but there was, like, one piece missing. Um, but yeah, she took it. I said I wasn't gonna start version 2 collecting, but I did. I bought wait, is she I don't know what card number she has. Did I take a screen? Oh, it might be in my phone. When you cancel an order, it counts. It gives you a ding. I don't know if I got her card. Let me look. Oh, I didn't take a screenshot of it. Hey, what's up, Puffins? Yeah, I went with the little red. You're still thinking about doing it, Gretchen? You should. It's really fun. ThriftWorks is pretty good. He did a good job on it. Um, oh, I was you know how earlier I was I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I got 3 cards. Um, you'll make your money back right away. Mine literally already paid for itself. Yeah. I just sell them now, basically to buy other people's cards. It's like a whole microeconomy. ThriftWorks created it for us. Yep, it's just a real fun way. Right on. Yeah, I've sold probably like half of my cards, except my new ones. I only have sold about 14, but I'll sell them all. I'm gonna put them all together in my buy it now. Hey, what's up, Molly? Thanks. Now they're community cards. It's created like a whole fun thing. Yeah. Can I please tag him? He's probably lurking in here. Where you at, lurker? Yeah, tell him I sent you. Oh, no, it's Saturday. He might be. Yeah, right here. Oh, you guys tagged him too. Yeah, the cards are cool. Um, I think these new version 2 are really amazing. Yeah, it's morning for him. It's like 9:30, 9 a.m. There he is. Yeah, what do you think? Like, I was going with ThriftWorks theme. Red hair. Don't care. That'll be my next card. Yeah, red hair, don't care. Get your ThriftWorks card now. How are you? I tagged you because the wonderful people wanted to know about the cards. So I told them to go connect with you. Are you sleeping? Were you sleeping? Yeah, total opposite. It's 9:39 in the morning. Probably out going to estate sales, or at least it's kind of late. He's probably out. We were waiting for you. You do a show and tell show on Sundays if anyone. Next show tomorrow. Are you back gonna do a show here, Gretchen? I don't know. They just wanted to know who made the card, so they asked for you to be. Ah, yes. I also said my goal was to only collect version 1 and then be done and then go to 2, but there's good version 2 cards. Yeah, there's so many good ones. I still need to get Bugs, and he was live. and I don't know what happened. He probably ran out already. He's still alive? No. But I know that, uh, Kumiho, I got her card last night. I think he did too, because I went in there and they were gonna raid. I was just lurking, and then I just forgot to go back in to ask him for the card, which I would think he might have 1 or 2 left. I don't really know. He was in Japan for a while, so he might still have some. Yay, there you go. I sent Gretchen. Yeah, she has her 25K show, but I got it last night. And then I wanted her to sign it. So I had to pay extra for the signing, but it was worth it. He has lots? Okay, cool. Yeah, I need to get him on his next stream because now he's back. You got hers last night too? Yeah, because I think she introduced them. Her card looks good. I like to watch her stream actually. I sometimes like lurk in there because she's just funny. And I love the cards. I actually started collecting the cards because of her and Bug. Yeah, about 3 weeks for the cards. Design to delivery. My card did not take that long though. I feel like it went really quick. Especially this third card. My third card seemed to go really, really quick. Yeah. Now, Retro Lucky Ducks, are you gonna go to the Florida meetup so you can get Kenny's card? You'll get one eventually. That's cool. Some people are collecting all the cards. Retro Lucky Ducks and myself. Yeah, because that's the only way to get Kenny's card. I'm like, maybe I should buy a Hot Wheel and like ask him. Maybe. I bought some before. It's been a long time. Yeah. Oh, the print process time? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's actually pretty quick. Did you get some, Molly? Oh, wait, maybe I seen him. Is your picture there on your profile, your card? Not yet. Okay. Hey, what's up, Nate? How you doing? I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna do another card. They're really nice. Yeah. I'm a big fan. No, Darren designs them anyhow. He doesn't I don't think he takes anybody's artwork. He does it all included it. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. They're fancy. I love the varnish on them. Yeah, I love the varnish. And then the third card I do, I mean, each one is so good. Oh, D&D? Nice. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, we're just chilling. We're having a nice chat tonight. I know I'm like, oh, I'm not staying on late. How long have I been on? Oh, I'm gonna raid soon because I didn't want to stay on this late. But it's been a nice talk. Yeah. I have a big day tomorrow. I have a big day tomorrow because I have a bunch of stuff I gotta do in the morning. But I'm gonna sleep in a little bit. And I've been doing like late streams over here. And yeah, I would love to see uh a spot UV card, spot finish. I love that. Yeah. And then with like a matte finish, but then spot gloss. That just so good. Like some of the details. But that's like a whole extra cost when you do that. Sometimes the matte finish way more. And actually, what about the lenticular? Is that going to be something possible? That's the one I really want. I know. Well, I worked in like in the beauty biz, so I worked with the graphic design team and I did graphics. So that was one of my favorite things was going to the print shop to watch them do the stuff. Yeah, you are? Okay. That's really the one I want. Lenticular. Yeah, like the old postcards that have them where you turn. I would probably do something with a doll head again. Maybe this should be on the card. Maybe Griselda Massengilda Duché should be on a lenticular card. Yeah. Don't you think? I think so. I think it's so heavy. You have those? The lenticulars? Yeah. I have a couple of them that are pretty cool. The one I have from thaWK is the Mona Lisa. Did you say custom binder? He's like, what? Yeah, custom binder. What are you putting your cards in, Rich or Lucky Ducks? Are you using one of those card books? No, I don't really do too much AI at all. I know a lot of people love that. Also, like, I know, I have this other app that does that, like with the old pictures. I don't know if I'm ready for that on some. You've been using it, Gretchen? Oh, you have it in an acrylic drawer for the sport. I just have them in the because I have a feeling I'm gonna end up with 200 or 300 of them. I just have them. I have to get the other ones out of my shed. I just have like a stack in my drawer right here. Oh, I just got somebody's card. Whose card did I just get the other day? I got Athena Cat, but I showed that I got someone else. I don't know where I put. Yeah, make a book. So I just put them in here. I have to look at my purchases on the app because I need to see where a few of them are. What's up, Elias? How you doing? Shout me out. Please. Oh, you said please. What's up, Elias on YouTube? How you doing? Elias Hopkins. Not a cult. It's absolutely a cult. Absolutely. Crafty Girl Creations. How in the heck are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. I don't have my OBS stuff on. I didn't even turn it on tonight. I was going to go live for 30 minutes, but you guys made me talk. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good show. How you been? Do I think it's not a cult? I love cult. I'm always fascinated. Yes. Like, some people are traumatized with cults or have that kind of. I'm just fascinated how people's brains. Yeah, Darren also has. Darren also he has. When's your next show, Darren? You guys should bookmark thaWK's stream. He actually will do a walkthrough and show you the card Monday. Yeah, Monday morning, probably like 5 o'clock in the morning. I think. U.S. So just look at his profile and see because it adjusts to your time zone. You might see he does it at 1 PM, but it could be on our time zone, which is 9 hours. Okay, I'm gonna raid you guys because I said I would stay on and 30 minutes, and now we're an hour and a half, which I love hanging out and talking, but I do need to cut it short because I got some stuff I got to do tomorrow, and I want to get a good night rest. I think tomorrow I will definitely be doing a really short stream. Okay, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna raid in the app. Oh, the app isn't even working. Yes, I will. Thank you. Bookmark all the shows. Bookmark Crafty Girl Creations. Oh, what did she say? Hold on. Busy, busy. Well, you do the thing. You do the thing. Keep doing it. Stay at home. Maybe both. Yeah, maybe both. Good night, you guys. All right, let me see if this works. Oh, that button, the Seller Hub button does work on that. Interesting. I'll do it for my profile. Thank you for being here tonight, you guys. I really appreciate you. So let's see who's on, and I will raid. Good night, everybody. Yeah. See, let's see where we haven't gone in a while. I always try to get somebody that doesn't have a lot of people. I see 2 people right now that I want to raid, but I just want to double check. Wow, this person is not even a new seller, and they're under the suggested and new sellers. Oh, those are all cards. All right, here we go. Are we ready? Let's see what kind of show she's giving us tonight. She's always pretty fun. You guys, I will see you later. I'll be on tomorrow, either daytime or late at night.